and his beautiful hangar, this beautiful space right here in Jasper, Texas. East Texas is so lush. I used to live in Dallas and it was just beautiful. Tell us a little bit about the history, how you ended up with this gorgeous place and what brought you to Jasper.
Well, I like to tell people I think I didn't pick Jasper, Jasper picked me. I grew up here and my wife and I, after college, decided we didn't want to live in the big city, so we came back. And that's been a number of years ago. And aviation has been in my family forever. My dad was a corporate pilot, and we grew up on the airport, not at this airport, but a smaller airport in Jasper County, but just south of here. But we always flew out of this airport, and we have had a lot of friends up here. So 15 years or so ago, I had the opportunity to take over the FBO here. So my wife and I and my youngest son started that business, and then my older son and his wife, they also moved back to the area. So it just began a family business. So that's my main vocation, but we do have the FBO. And then we started a paint shop and a restoration shop for aircraft. So it's just one big family business that we're operating here. And these hangars came available about 3 years ago. And so I was able to purchase them, and it had a little apartment in the back. So I just thought that was neat. We use it sometimes for contract pilots, or if I come in late and going out early, I've used it for that. But then when you and I met at Oshkosh last year and I saw what you were doing, I thought it was just perfect, to rent it out for weary travelers.
For weary travelers, exactly. Weary travelers, especially who are going across the country, that would be perfect. A great stop right in the middle of the country, Texas. If you're going across the south, you can just stop right here, and it's just lovely. I can't wait to show the pictures. I would just, if I were doing that trip, I would certainly stop right over here, especially knowing that I have a great host like you. And let's go inside and see the quarters that people can stay in and enjoy while they're here.
Okay.
Yes, let's
Sounds
do
good.
that. Thank you, Kevin.
Hi, Caroline. Come on. Let me show you the inside.
Okay, I love it. Thank you.
Here it is. So imagine you've just flown hundreds of miles and you're really neat 182. You're tired. You want a place to sleep. You don't want to go to town. You're just ready to put your airplane up and crash. This is your place. Come on.
Lovely. Look at the size of this room. It's so comfortable. You have a humongous desk. I would love that myself.
All pilots need a desk, right? Because there's some flight planning.
Exactly. And then you can hang your clothes right here. Shelf space. A nice little heater in case you get cold. Let's go see what else there is.
Let's go.
Okay.
You can't sleep and you just want to watch the game or watch the weather. Nice big recreation room. We kind of call it the rec room in here.
And look at the size of this room. It's so comfortable again. Another huge desk and a TV. And you could have a fifth weary traveler here.
Absolutely.
Easily.
I've slept on that couch before. It's very comfortable.
Very comfortable. Tell us about this mat too.
Well, it was here when we bought the hangar, and we just decided to leave it because it's very much part of this building and part of what we do. It's just a way to flight plan a little bit. You can see the marks on here. That's 200 miles, 300, 400, 500, 600 miles. We're traveling, and you want to see how far you're going. So we just get 600 miles and see how far we are to Louisville is 600 miles. Or if you're going to go to Oshkosh, this is where we met, right?
That's right.
With Oshkosh, you bring it over. It's a little over 800 miles.
Over 800 miles.
Who wants to drive to Oshkosh? Nobody. We'll definitely be there again this year, right?
I will. That's the end of our tours at Oshkosh. After visiting 120 properties across the country.
That's incredible.
It's incredible. Will you be there?
I will be there.
Well, you'll be there to greet us then when we land.
I will be.
And I'll be getting there with my pilot's license. What else? Oh, I'm liking
the bathroom.
I'm liking how this looks. That is one thing a weary traveler definitely needs. Just relax, take a nice hot shower.
Big closet. You did want to stay for a week?
Yes, big closet, yes. Lots of plenty of room.
kind of a half kitchen. It's still spacious in here. We've got a little work to do with finishing it out, but
yeah, but it's perfect. You have a nice big refrigerator. You put whatever you need in there, a microwave, and then there's a coffee maker coming. You said.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And a hot plate.
And a hot plate. Yeah, so you could stay here for several days and be comfortable.
And there's a barbecue. There's a griddle right outside. I don't know if you saw that, but we do have a griddle. So if you want to barbecue some hamburgers, we do it quite frequently.
Oh, will you show me that? Let's go look at that.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Every Texan's got to have a griddle.
No kidding. Oh, look at that. This is perfect. You can cook on this, you can cook on the hot plate. You have the microwave.
So what do you think? Would you stay here?
You know, this is just so comfortable. Even in my plane full of people, we have 182, we have 4 seats. All 4 of us could fit here very, very comfortably. It's perfect if I was going across the country. It's perfect if I was just coming to Texas. You know, and you're close enough to all sorts of other different places across the state of Texas. You're very close to the state border. So I'm so happy that we get to serve the pilot community like this. So
just another fun way to network and meet new friends.
And make new friends, exactly. That's what it's all about. You know, we call it the fly-in family. And it just feels like a family. I love when our hosts are just so eager to meet who their guests are going to be, because we all know that we have something in common.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's just...
We're looking forward to it. Go for it.
Thank you.